Hey, hello, my friends. Welcome to our Monday night live broadcast. And, I always like introducing new things. And tonight, I've got a couple of new things that we're going to share with all of you. So hold on to your hats, folks, because tonight, got a very special piece of information that we're going to share with all of you. So tonight, we're here to talk about the secret to closing your prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook before the end of the month. We have a week to go. And there is still time for all of you to be talking to the right people, closing more sales. Let me just take a quick peek in the chat. All right. So the secret to closing your prospects is to talk to the right people. Now, one of the things that you're going to love about LinkedIn is they let people who are looking for work, looking for opportunities, frame around their photo that open to work announcement. But just because someone is looking for work doesn't mean that they're a good prospect for your business. They have to have the right experience. They have to have the right skills to be successful. And you know so much about people before you even make the connection. And once you start the conversation, you're going to know even more. So the key to closing more people in less time is to reach out and, based on the contents of their profile and the nature of their conversation, pick out the people that clearly need what you have, want what you have, and would have the aptitude and the skills and the circle of influence to be happy. So instead of going through 100 no's to get a yes because you don't know very much about the other person, with a little practice, you can be closing 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. And pretty soon, you'll just be picking out great people. Your closing ratios are going to be outrageously high. One of my students, Sam, in Australia, is enrolling 90% of the people that he talks to about his business. When he sent me this, I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. That's one person every day. He went on to say, your coaching is exceptional. Your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the time. And I hope to do the same for all of you. Francisco is enrolling 80% of the people that he talks to. Over the summer last year, he brought someone into his business with a team of 600,000 people. But in the last week of the month, he added 25 people to his business in 1 week. Now, I don't show you these to impress you. I show you these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. So how would you feel if you knew in advance that the people you were talking to on LinkedIn needed and wanted what you're selling, so you'd never be rejected when you told them about your network marketing business? You would feel great. Building your business on LinkedIn will make the entire network marketing business building process so much fun that for many people, it will become addicting. Now, for more than 27 years, I've been showing people how to build large, successful network marketing businesses using social networks. But never before in history has it been as easy to build a successful network marketing business and generate a growing continual stream of income, residual income, as it is right now with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is hot. Compared to Facebook and every other social network, LinkedIn is where professionals are going for business. They are flocking there at the rate of creating 4 new profiles every second. Many of them are looking for ways to make extra full-time income from home. Would love to hear about your business. The current worldwide financial situation is causing massive layoffs in many industries and is partially responsible for LinkedIn's explosive growth. People are desperately looking for legitimate ways to replace their lost jobs or create a new source of income working remotely from home, and you've got the solution to their problem. So if you're building a network marketing business on a part-time basis, LinkedIn will enable you to go full-time. And if you've been laid off from a job and are now trying to build a network marketing business for the first time, second time, third time, LinkedIn will enable you to immediately begin generating a full-time income starting today. And if you're already building a network marketing business full-time, LinkedIn will help you become a top earner much faster starting today. So it's easy to identify perfect prospects on LinkedIn from the information listed on their profile and their daily activity. Their answers to some simple questions will confirm that they are indeed perfect prospects. If you only talk to qualified people about your business, you'll close more sales and dramatically reduce rejection. Knowing in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling and developing a relationship with them before you talk about your business will result in more sales. So remember this: only talk to qualified prospects about your business. The key to using my strategies and scripts successfully so you close more sales in less time is to use them with the right qualified people. Then we're going to show you how to find the right qualified people. Closing more sales is less about selling, more about listening and solving problems. If your prospect doesn't have problems that can be solved by working with you or doesn't feel like they need your product, it's a waste of your time and effort to continue to talk to them. The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is they try to sell their product or opportunity to the wrong people. So remember, you can't fit a square peg into a round hole, and you can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. Now, you're going to have many chances to tell people what you do as a natural part of your casual conversation with them. But if it was going to cost you $500 every time you gave someone a link to your website, you'd have to take the time to qualify them before you did and determine their potential, or you'd go broke. Simply follow my scripts. Ask your prospect natural questions to learn more about them. When you let the conversation with your prospect flow naturally in the direction that each answer you receive takes you, you'll end up talking to more people about your business and closing more sales. The secret to making consistent sales is to stop selling. Instead of pushing for the sale, ask your prospect questions, make statements, and help your prospect talk about their problems so you can show them that you've got the solution to their problem. So what makes someone effective at sales? They have a genuine desire to help others solve problems. The best salespeople see through the eyes of their customers. They understand their customers' needs, and during their conversations, they position their product or service as a solution to their problem. So let's be clear. You can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to on LinkedIn and Facebook, and with continual practice, you simply can't fail. The content of your profile and your daily activity will position you to be perceived as an expert and an influencer by everyone that sees it. You control this. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with three things, and only three things: the relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity and posts, and the conversations you have with your prospects. Again, follow the scripts. And I'm excited to say we're coming out with a new scripts book in May. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are. This is completely in your hands and depends on what you say to them. So for those of you that are watching this on Facebook, watching this on LinkedIn, or watching this on my YouTube channel, let me take a moment and explain why you should listen to me. In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and has helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly to a face-to-face business, from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into an attraction marketing platform and broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure earners in network marketing has become legendary, and I'm excited to say that in the last week and a half, I've just started to teach 4 highly successful network marketers. They have large teams of people. They're brand new to social media. They're all making significant 7-figure incomes. So we're going to see a whole new wave of people learn the correct way to build a business. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become a top earner using social networks. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula and scripts. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or 2 a day. Nobody says you have to stop after an hour. In 4 steps: create a free profile, instantly connect with people, communicate with them at will, close a sale, and then teach the steps and become a top earner in your business to everybody that you bring into the business. You follow these 4 steps to the letter, they produce great results no matter what you're selling. So right now, you can connect with the people that you already know on LinkedIn and Facebook who are perfect prospects for your business, and following my proven scripts, you can enroll them in your business. You can also connect with complete strangers on LinkedIn and Facebook that you know in advance are looking for a way to make full-time or part-time income from home, and enroll them in your business. These 4 steps are simple to follow and very easy to teach, and they can be immediately duplicated. Once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they will stay in business with you. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer today: not having qualified people to talk to, but you must be talking to qualified people. My formula and scripts have changed the game for everyone. It's not what works in network marketing, my friends. It's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Now, LinkedIn has added some new features, which is going to make it even easier for you to connect with the best prospects. LinkedIn and Facebook's recent new features will help you generate nonstop leads that can turn immediately into new distributors, customers, and sales, no matter what you're selling. And when you apply my prospecting and recruiting texting tactics and my newest attraction marketing techniques, you're assured to make more sales this year than you did last year. Many of LinkedIn and Facebook's new features enable you to instantaneously position yourself as a person of influence, so prospects for your business will reach out to you and want to know more about what you do. Now, some of my new prospecting and recruiting strategies, scripts, and tactics work best in May. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience significant increase in sales before the end of the month. Now, that's for May. We still have a few days left to April. Many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn and Facebook have made my strategies, tactics, and scripts even more effective than ever before. The happy birthday strategy, the happy holiday strategy are generating results for so many people. Some of the recent changes made portions of my training material obsolete because those features don't exist anymore. So every time you make a connection with someone, it's like you're planting a seed. And at different time intervals, those seeds will start to blossom. Sometimes it's almost instantaneous. The bottom line is you only want to talk to people at the appropriate time, and you'll be amazed at the amounts of money you'll make. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level, these new prospecting and recruiting texting tactics will give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition all year. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects for your business on LinkedIn and Facebook and break enrollment records again for the rest of the year. Inflation and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to join LinkedIn than ever before because they lost their jobs. They want to find new, better paying jobs, or they want to find ways to generate income on a full-time or part-time basis. But they've got to have the skills. The more experience they have in industries and fields that would help them build a network marketing business, the better off you're going to be. LinkedIn has now grown to 930 million professionals. Hundreds of large companies have recently laid off tens of thousands of employees and continue to do so. 20% of them are in sales, and they're available to talk to you on LinkedIn right now. Millions of working people are actively looking for a side hustle to make extra income from home so they can deal with the rising prices of everything. Now, the single biggest mistake that network marketers make when talking to a prospect is they try to talk about the business before they know enough about the prospect. When talking to a potential prospect, your intent should not be to sell, but to identify and solve their needs and problems if you can. The earlier in your conversation you start telling people about your business, the more likely you'll experience objections and rejection. So here are 5 proven steps to closing the sale with anyone. First, focus on your prospect, not on making the sale. When you're trying to sell something and close the sale, it's really easy to focus on what you want, closing the sale, because that's what's important to you personally. Thinking that way, however, alienates your prospects who want you to put their interests first. Putting your prospect first increases the likelihood the prospect will buy what you're selling. So the idea is you put yourself out there as someone that is successful, and then talk to them, find out what they need. 2, Know your product, but sell its relevance. People often wrongly assume that selling consists of telling the prospect about your wonderful products or opportunity. Unfortunately, prospects often can't translate features and benefits into something that's relevant. Closing the sale consists of exposing why they need what you offer. 3, pitch the solution to their problem, not the product. When working with your prospect, you want to provide them with a solution that fits their needs. Don't try to push something on someone that won't benefit them. 4, handle objections. If your prospect has any concerns about pyramids, the price of participating, your products, auto ship costs, or their ability to succeed in your business, proactively address their concerns. Listen to them and validate their concern. Then ask additional qualifying questions and respond thoughtfully. And 5, ask for the sale. Once you're confident that your prospect needs what you're offering, it's time to ask for the sale. Don't be afraid to communicate any urgency you might be feeling to move the deal forward, which is why we came up with the project launch script. So everybody on LinkedIn falls into a category. You're all familiar with the bowl of nuts. Each nut represents a different type of a person. Everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo, cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. But you have the opportunity with so many people to talk to. You can be choosy. The more selective you are, just because someone's got an open to work frame around their picture and they're blatantly saying we're looking for an opportunity, doesn't mean they're good for you. The green M&Ms represent business builders, people that want to make extra full-time income from home. The orange M&Ms are recession victims looking for a way to make money, survive financially. The yellow M&Ms represent unhappy network marketers seriously looking for another company. The blue M&Ms represent active network marketers that are open to looking at your business. And the red M&Ms are customers who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. So first and foremost, you have to be reaching out and connecting with people that are active. If they're not active, they're not going to respond to you. If they're not active and you reach out to enough inactive people, then what's going to happen is LinkedIn's going to think you're a robot. And they'll suspend your account. LinkedIn, of course, is making it easy by putting that open to work frame around their picture. Now, I'm giving you phenomenal, very effective scripts to start conversations. And it only takes 3 or 4 back and forth text messages to be able to identify the people that you would clearly want to work with. So if you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity in someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, qualify them during casual conversation, you're going to sell to more people, build your business faster. Now, the fast way to grow your business is to find and enroll professionals that want to start their own business, again, who have the skills. Many want to launch new careers and others are open to work, want to generate full-time or part-time income from home. They're as eager to connect with as pulling a green M&M from a bowl of candy. And you can do it as many times as you want. Your business will grow faster with a yellow M&M. Unhappy network marketers that are looking for a new company. Now, LinkedIn has 930 million users worldwide. They are growing every day. They say 310 million are monthly active users. Millions of professionals are rushing to join LinkedIn every day. to have easy, direct access to other members. The marketing activity of many of them has forced LinkedIn to make significant changes to the way you connect and communicate with other people. You're all on LinkedIn now, you know what I'm talking about. We're getting slammed with messages from people trying to sell us things. So here are some interesting LinkedIn statistics. First, 4 new members sign up on LinkedIn every second. People between the ages of 25 and 34 account for over 59% of LinkedIn's user base. The audience is getting younger. Over 58.4 million companies are registered on LinkedIn. 129,000 schools are registered on LinkedIn. 39,000 different skills are listed. And when I was working with a couple of my coaching students over the last maybe 3 weeks, we started to play around with these skills. And it was a big aha moment for me. And it's become a great searching feature for all my students. So you can search for people with the skills: sales, training, teaching, leadership, and team building skills that will make it easier for them to be successful in your business. Desired skills that the best prospects have: sales, sales management, sales leadership training, teaching, training, team building, leadership. So when we're searching for people on LinkedIn, we're all fishing in the same pool. If there's 15 million people, the search results are going to be different, or at least the total search results are going to be the same. The sequence that these profiles come up are going to be different. Your search results are determined by the content of your profile. I refer to it as your social network DNA. And your search results are determined by the content of their profile. So the more things that match up with other people, it's going to put those people up at the top of the list. So on LinkedIn, you can search for people by country, by state or city, or by distance, by postal code. So here's 14 reasons why you need to be on LinkedIn. It's better than Facebook. You can conduct 99% of your business building activity on your mobile phone. LinkedIn searching and filtering features are the best on the internet. LinkedIn makes connecting with perfect prospects easier and faster. LinkedIn's live chat enables you to contact your prospects directly with a text, get immediate responses to your text from your prospects. LinkedIn enables you to make posts or share videos to impress your target market audience. You can see if your prospect is logged in or the last time they were logged in. You can see when your prospect is reading your message or typing their answer. Get around their limits to talking to people that you don't know. Connect with strangers even when you don't know their email address. Use it without paying for it. Now, last month, one of my coaching students discovered a way that you can use LinkedIn for free. We shared it with everybody in our April boot camp. And we're going to be going into more details in our May boot camp. LinkedIn has added many new video features. And now they have a built-in live meeting feature, a Zoom. So your success on LinkedIn is going to determine and be dependent on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding their dynamic use and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. And this is what we're going to focus on in boot camp. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders, influencing your audience with effective posting, and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. So now LinkedIn allows users to conduct searches in their membership using the free version, but that doesn't mean you can make unlimited, endless searches. With a free LinkedIn Basic account, you can search for and view profiles of other LinkedIn members. You're limited to 300 free profile searches every month. You can find and reconnect with old colleagues and classmates, receive unlimited in-mail messages, and after 300, they're going to shut you down. We're going to show you how you can continue to use it for free. Here's a typical search for salespeople: 58,800,000. They gave you the first three, and then they blot out the rest. But we'll show you how to get around that. So when you know the kinds of professionals that would be interested in getting into business with you, they're easier to find, easier to connect with, and easier to enroll in your business on LinkedIn than any place else. That open to work frame makes it easy. Business builders, unhappy network marketers, active network marketers. These are the people you're looking for. 930 million people to look at. Just look at these numbers. But just because they're open to work does not mean they're suitable for your business. Looking for an opportunity, 8,820,000. But when you know precisely, based on what you're looking for, you know they have the skills and they have the experience to be successful, your closing ratios are going to be outrageously high. Looking for opportunities, 1.8 million. Again, the more selective you are. Looking for an opportunity, 1.2 million. Seeking an opportunity, 4.1 million. Open to an opportunity, 2.5 million. 10 professions with the highest burnout rate that are naturally attracted to network marketing. Remember, these numbers change all the time. Doctors, physicians. You can pick out the ones that clearly are open to talk to. Nurses. Social workers. Teachers. Again, we have to look at who these people are. We have to look at what they do, what their skills are, what their circle of influence is. School principals, attorneys, police officers, public accountants, fast food employees, retail, coaches. Sam and Francisco are using my strategies and project launch scripts for faster enrollments on LinkedIn and Facebook. So there are new ways to harness the power of attraction marketing. The project launch script is designed to work specifically with a certain group of people. It's going to create immediate response, genuine curiosity, serious interest, a sense of urgency, fast, decisive action, immediate duplication, faster team growth, and faster rank advancement. Marissa used it to enroll 13 prospects in 10 days. Now, when you hear stories like this, you have to ask yourself, what's the story behind the story? Is it something that you could do? Well, Marissa, before she got into network marketing, was an eBay store seller. She started on December the 15th, enrolled 2 people into her business. Thanks to the scripts, and I got 2 appointments for tomorrow. By the 20th, 5 days later, she's up to 6. I never thought it would be this easy. And by the 26th, 6 days later, 13 people. So here's how she did it. She searched on LinkedIn for people connected to eBay, people that had an eBay store, people that were eBay sellers. These were the numbers. Then she reached out to them, made a connection, started a conversation. Used a project launch script, enrolled 13 people in 10 days. Terry, followed your scripts, did my first post, had 12 conversations, and brought 3 new people into my business within 2 days. How does that happen? The people that he's talking to has the skills, the aptitude, and the experience to be successful. Being open to work is not enough. Well, first 2 days, 3 people. 2 days later, he's got 4 more. He's up to 7. It's never been this easy before. Will Zanders was the number 6 distributor in his company when we started working together. After 1 coaching session, we opened up his settings, we made him visible. Within 72 hours, he was the number 1 recruiter in his company. 2 weeks later, he sent me that. It's exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts, generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, generated a dozen sales. My activity has made my entire organization curious about what I'm doing and has resurrected a few of my dormant distributors that want to get back in the business. I also made 3 appointments with people that want to get back into my business. Where have you been all my life? I had 4 people today ask that same question. And then he calls in with a success story.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience. I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me, and she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
It's not what works, it's what duplicates. And there's nothing that works faster or duplicates quicker than what I'm sharing with you. And it doesn't matter what you're selling. Dan was building a network marketing business until his sponsor died. So he took what I taught him and he went out and he started looking for customers for his cleaning business. Last year, he was struggling financially. This year, he's going to make over $2 million.
And I have to tell you, I love when former students come back. So we're broadcasting it right here. So I want to open this up and I'm going to bring up Dan. And everybody's got a story. Dan has an amazing one. I just want to.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Dan, it's nice to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing is the question.
Living the dream life. That's all I can say. It's amazing. It's amazing. Beyond amazing. My business has exploded and we're just growing in leaps and bounds. We've got our biggest problem is getting enough people and equipment. And as you know, I use your principles outside of marketing, but they're awesome in any walk of life.
I remember last year you made the comment that you were struggling financially to where you couldn't even put tires on your car.
That's true. That's true. And now we have 5 work vehicles, 5 drones. We in the process of buying another one, and we buy everything with cash.
What advice would you give anybody that was listening to you? And
I would say, it's all a numbers game, but at the same time, the numbers can be slanted in your favor. And that's what I think your process did for me, was slanted the numbers in my favor. I learned who to contact and how to contact the right people. And I was building a network marketing company, and I stopped just because I got kind of sideswiped when my sponsor died. And Jason was, just a great guy, and it just kind of really set me back. But I was also using these in my personal business, and it just started taking off because of the contacts I was making. I was making local contacts and just started, it's taken off. We just signed on to clean over 1,000 Pizza Huts. We are cleaning water towers and just things that I never would have imagined. And just the way it's all happened was really just because of making contacts, just expanding my network, contacting people in my area, and contacting people outside of my area with the companies and the people I wanted to work with.
And I have to tell you,
Now, here's the thing. 1,000 Pizza Huts. He connected with a franchise owner of 1,000 Pizza Huts. It's like connecting with a top network marketer in another company. Now, most people are invisible on LinkedIn. They don't even realize that they can't be seen. Your profile only helps you when people can see the details. A visible profile will help you stand out from your competition, attract prospects to you on a daily basis. So you have to adjust your profile settings so people can see who you are. You want to turn on what we call the fast button. So people will see a green dot next to your name. Doing that will ensure that, and you don't even have to be online. The idea is log into LinkedIn, log into Facebook, stay logged in. When people look at your message or they look at your profile, they'll think you're there. They're more inclined to write back to you. Everybody thinks you're available. So one of my boot camp tools is our Universal Profile Guide, which is also in the process of being updated. It's a definitive guide to creating LinkedIn and Facebook profiles. It'll enable you to attract the cream of the crop of perfect prospects to you, regardless of what business you're in. The 12 steps you take with the Universal Profile Guide will result in 19 actions that will enable you to start conversation with your prospects when they respond to any one of these actions. But again, you have to look at the people that you're talking to, and we want to be as selective as possible. Conversations that you start will result in new enrollments. So the profile guide will enable you to optimize your profile for maximum visibility to everyone on Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as on the search engines. It'll enable you to make valuable connections easily, quickly, so you can build your business faster, and it'll help you avoid making the common LinkedIn and Facebook mistakes that act like kryptonite will kill your business. Now, before I get into this, let me come over here. And let's bring up Joan's profile. So, Joan, you're still at it. Doesn't look like. Well, I stand to be corrected. I was looking at the number of connections. So I want you to think about this. When most people join a network marketing company, they're taught an old school method of getting started that doesn't work for most people. They're told to make a list of 100 people that they know, their warm market. Then they're handed a script and they're told or encouraged to call everyone on the list and tell them about your business. The results for most people are often very discouraging. Think about it. What was your experience? Of course, if you've been in more than one network marketing company, you're a member of what they call the NFL club or the No Friends Left club. But they're encouraged to keep going with motivational mantras like, you have to go get out of your comfort zone if you want to be successful. So keep calling, don't stop. To be successful in this business, and in sales, you have to go through 100 no's to get a yes. Every no is one step closer to getting a yes. So keep calling, go for no. And that's wrong. Was that your experience? See, thanks to social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, there's an easier and a faster way to get started that eliminates the rejection that comes from the old school method, and it works even better. Today, you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook and LinkedIn before they make their warm market list and start making calls. Change your picture on Facebook. It's the fastest and easiest thing to get some activity. So Mary sees my picture change, likes it. Now, Mary would have been someone that I would have called, told about the business. And Mary most likely would have shot it down. Instead, Mary likes my picture. I write back, Mary, I'm glad you like my picture. We haven't talked in a while. What's new? Mary comes back and tells me that her husband had his time reduced at work. He's looking for some ways to make some extra income. She's struggling too. You ask somebody what they do, 85% of the people will come back and ask you what you do. And the result, you bring Mary into the business. You tell her what you're doing. Now, you help Mary start recruiting, get Mary to open up her settings, change her picture. And she hears from 2 people out of all the people she's connected with. She starts talking to them. You help her bring those 2 people in the business. And then simply by changing your picture, helping your team members do the same before you ever call your warm market. So leads are free. You don't have to advertise. You don't have to buy leads. You don't need traffic. Save your money. All you need is an effective LinkedIn profile, an effective Facebook profile, the LinkedIn phone app, the Facebook phone app, and an hour or 2 a day. You could be talking to business builders or customers. After one coaching session, I gave Chuck a tip, brought in 13 people. Matthew was building a business, signed up 5 people in the last 3 days. Once he started to stick to the scripts. Todd used our whale book, connecting with about 30 people a day, enrolled a business builder. 3 solid appointments for today. That was at 9 o'clock in the morning. After 20 years in the MLM industry, trying pretty much everything taught by numerous gurus, I'm amazed at the results I'm getting. Well, by 3:41, he wrote back to say he enrolled 3 rock stars in a row. Rock stars, whales. Joel enrolled 18 people his first month. Quadrupled his network marketing business in 2018. He's having his first $1 million year. Marjorie makes a post. 56 comments, booked 5 appointments. Sign somebody up. Rosa Gonzalez, 1 year after we worked together, had 15,000 associates in her ASEA business. And Dana Barish, top recruiter in her company, making over $100,000 a month. So how big is your business right now? How big would you like it to be in 90 days? How fast your business is going to grow in the next 90 days can be determined by 4 things. The number of people you talk to about your business between now and the next 90 days, So let's look at May, June, and July. Where do you want your business to be at the end of July? The number of people that you enroll, the number of people that the people you enroll bring into your business, that's duplication. And what you do to ensure maximum duplication and growth. So if you're not having the results you want, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. It's either going to be the contents and visibility of your profile, the people you're trying to talk to, what you're saying to people, you're introducing your business too soon, or you're not qualifying your prospects. So I've opened up registration for our May bootcamp. Starts on the 11th, but you could register now, start early. You're going to have access to the videos of our April bootcamp. Content's going to be different. And of course, we're going to be we're replacing the social media private message scripts with a whole new book. Additionally, for those of you that are students, I urge you to take advantage of our retreat combination, register for boot camp, plus get a seat in our spring top earner retreat. Now, you're all heading down the same road. Okay, so Sylvia wants to know, let's see if she's still here. Well, she didn't stand around to wait for the answer. It's too bad. Let me Okay, so Richard, I'm talking to people now using the scripts. My goal is, I was already in the April boot camp. Should I take the boot camp again? Richard, being in boot camp every month is the most inexpensive way to get coaching. So you're still working on your profile. You're talking to people. I would definitely urge you to stay in boot camp month after month, as long as it takes. I got to check this. I'm going to pop over here really quick for a second. Okay. So Sylvia wanted to know how this is going to change the network marketing game. And you can see by looking at her profile, she's invisible. Actually, she doesn't even have a profile. She's just started. Jody, do you see yourself here?
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Good. Can you see yourself? Do you have a LinkedIn profile?
I do, but I don't know I haven't been in it for a while.
Okay. Do any of these look familiar?
I'm an RN, so I don't know. This one might be me.
Down here.
Yeah.
Okay, so notice your picture's not visible. And then are you in California?
I'm in California, but I'm not a doctor. I'm a nurse.
No, I understand.
Oh,
There's a doctor down here,
yeah, it showed up. I was looking, that's the one I was looking at.
right? But up here, RN and caregiver.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So you're just obviously getting started. I'm gonna send you a connection request so we can be connected. And you know, it's a work in progress. So just put yourself out there, and then you're free to start conversations with all kinds of people. Example, you could come up here and let's look at all of the RNs that are on LinkedIn that you could talk to. 3,180,000.
Wow.
Okay. We come over here and say, show me all of the RNs that are retired. You got 3 million.
Wow.
Certainly have plenty of people to talk to. The other way to search would be nurse. $5 million. Retired. 1.8 million.
Take me a while to get to all of those.
Well, you see, that's the key. You don't want to get to all of them. What you want to do is you want to get to 30. 30 of them, no rush, but 30 of them that have the skills, the aptitude to be successful. And every one of these people could be bringing in dozens to hundreds of people.
Oh, wow.
And you don't have to buy leads, you don't have to spend money. They're waiting to talk to you. So let me just say that the new scripts book that's coming out, I've got a ton of new strategies, a ton of new scripts. Specifically, we're going to be showing you all how you can target people that are looking for an opportunity, but share the interests you have and have the skills. Have the skills. For example, look for all of the people in sales that have training experience, team building experience, that are looking for an opportunity. Those are the people that are going to be more inclined to get excited about your business. Well,
So how do I get started?
well, my suggestion is, and what I'll do is I'm going to put in the chat window a link to jump into my, Jody, how did you hear about me?
I've been watching you off and on for quite a while.
Aha. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat window a link to register for my May boot camp. Now it starts on the 11th.
Okay.
It's maxsteingart.com/bootcamp and use the promo code Big Deal.
Okay.
And what that's gonna do is that's gonna drop the price. Now, let me show you. Let me. Okay, so when you get to the May boot camp, you're gonna have access to the April boot camp.
Okay,
So when you click here, you'll be able to watch a whole training on creating your profile, connecting with people, communicating, closing the daily routine. You could watch these right away. The new boot camp's not going to start until May the 11th, but by then you'll already have been through the regular material. You're also going to have access to the profile guide, which will step you through the entire process of setting up your profile.
I need to do that, that's for sure.
Yeah, you do. And then just get on any of my Ask Max sessions during the daytime and ask questions. See, if we come back over here. Just jump on any one of our Ask Max sessions. We'll help you with them here. And then the scripts book, we have a new scripts book that they haven't loaded yet. It'll probably be up there before boot camp starts, but the one that's here now is fabulous. So you don't have to. Okay. And I'll keep my eye out for you. And
Okay,
anything, what are you trying to market and sell?
I'm just doing PLS.
Okay, all right. Yeah, they're gonna have all of the new material too. Now, so I'm glad you made it. Looking forward to working with you. Richard, the retreat is gonna take place on May the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. We moved it back into May. Actually, they've always been in May. And what I did was I gotta tell you, speaking about, for those of you that are in the retreat, I just learned about a company been in business for maybe 30 years that just pulled out of Europe. Okay, pulled out of Europe. So if you're doing business if your company does business in Europe, if they do business in the UK, if they do the business in Spain, anywhere in Europe, you got all kinds of people over there that just lost their business. All right. Now, for those of you that are coaching students, when we have our next coaching session, I'll share that information with all of you. It's huge. It is absolutely huge. All right. If there's anybody here that is interested in my coaching program, please either type coaching, put your phone number in the chat, or write to support@maxsteingart.com. Put coaching in the subject line. I have to tell you, I am blown away, excited. Let me, the retreat, May 19th, 20th, and 21st. It's a 3-day event. We're going to teach you all what the top earners in network marketing know but never talk about. And you'll also get our whale book and the 90-day game plan. Until next time. Best of luck in building your business, folks, and God bless. There are people waiting to talk to you right now. The more selective you are, the more fun you're gonna have. And the faster your business is gonna grow.